Hi guys, it's Jessica again. This is video number 6 in the virtual homeschool co-op, and this one is about scheduling. How do you schedule your homeschool? How do you plan it out for the year? So I'm going to kind of walk you through how I planned out our first year of me being in charge of homeschooling. Make sure that you check out the link in the information below for all the other folks out there that are in the co-op and doing these videos, and see how they planned theirs. There are a lot of different options based on where you live and just based on what works for you. With this being our first year, we are kind of following the local public school system because the kids still have a lot of friends that we spend time with that are public schoolers, and it just kind of worked for us to start about the time that they start and then end about the time that they end. I've kind of figured out, based on what we have planned and what we'd like to do, when our breaks and our vacations need to be. So for instance, we are planning on starting school August 1st, but our first vacation will fall the beginning of October, and we will actually take 2 weeks off of school because my mom is coming down from Montana to Georgia to visit with us for 2 weeks. So we may end up doing schooling, in which case I'll write the attendance hours in our book, but I'm not really planning anything. I'm not setting days where we have to get things done. I just want the kids to be able to enjoy that time, and I want to be able to enjoy that time. So let me look at my list and see what other questions I'm supposed to answer instead of just rambling on. Attendance requirements. We are Georgia residents, and the Georgia laws say you have to complete at least 180 days, comprised of 4.5 hours. I am not good at math, so I'm not even going to bother to tell you how many hours that is, but I have figured out on our calendar basically what those hours look like for us. And with us starting, I'm looking through some paperwork right now, so bear with me since I'm not going to be looking at you. Because of those requirements and us starting about the same time that the local kids start, we will start August 1st, and we should be done with school by May 17th. We have a lot of long weekends planned where I'm not doing work on Friday through Monday, just because of the way my husband's schedule usually works out. I want to make sure that if he has a holiday off, that we don't have to worry about planning school and doing school while he's home. I want the kids and I to be able to spend that time with him. And again, the 2 weeks off in October when my mom comes to visit, Thanksgiving break, Christmas break, I've already figured all of that into our schedule. I may change that next year and aim for more of a year-round, simply because it will give us a little more freedom as far as the time off when my husband is off, and vacations and things like that. What I did to basically lay it out was I figured out when I wanted to start and when I kind of wanted to end, and when I knew I needed to take vacation. And then I figured out good days to take off, like my birthday. We won't be schooling on my birthday. So I went through the calendar and I marked those days that I definitely knew I wanted to take off, and I just filled things in here and there to figure out how to fulfill the 180 days. I guess that's all the questions. So that's basically how I planned out this upcoming year. I also went ahead and planned what our days are probably going to look like, but I'll go over that in a different video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can watch that video when I post it, and make sure you check out the other homeschoolers that are doing the assignments for the virtual co-op.